guys have learned a second language in high school? Okay, majority, perfect. How many of you think that learning that in school has brought you to the point of full fluency? Solely doing lessons in school? Okay, majority is down, great. Actually, story of my life, when I was a teenager, when I was about 15 years old, I guess, I had 7 years of learning English in school. 7 years. That translates into 1,500 hours sitting in a classroom and learning English. Actually, if you add on like homework and stuff, you can make that double, right? 3,000 hours of studying English at this point. So 7 years and 3,000 hours. And you would think at this point that, I'd be quite fluent after this amount of investment, right? But by the time I was 15 and had done all this investment, I was at a level which we call A2. For everyone who's not familiar with that categorization, A2 at this point means I was speaking pretty shitty English, right? So my 15-year-old self thinks, well, let's figure out this problem, and I did some research, trying to figure out how to learn the most amount of English in the least amount of time. So what I came to the conclusion is, like, I need to move to a country and actually be exposed to that language and speak it on a daily level, right? So that's what I did. I moved to the United States. I did a language exchange here in high school, and actually I was placed in Texas, which was quite a fun year, I have to tell you. But the important message is, 3 months in, I was about fluent in that language, right? Compared to 7 years of studying that language in school. I also gained like 25 pounds, almost or menos, but that's a whole different other story. So, looking back, moving to a country proved to me and to many other thousands of people to be a very effective method of actually learning a new language, right? But what if you kind of don't have the time to do that, or you don't want to invest in it, or you simply don't have the desire to move to Texas and gain 25 pounds to learn English? And you're a working professional, and all you wish for is that out of all of those language learning apps that are out there, you only want one that not only gives you the full flexibility that you need in your work life, like learning everywhere and at any time, which all of them do, but also on top of this, gives you the opportunity to actually speak that language and learn how to speak that language. So what we're talking about taking the effectiveness of a year abroad and combining that with the flexibility of language learning apps. And that's what we do. We're a 360-degree language learning solution, and we combine self-study tools with the ability for you to connect over video chat with native speakers and actually practice what you've learned before. And the thing about this is, for me, I was always trying to figure out how do we improve our effectiveness. And the way we do is we compare it to time to advance and next level. If I look into what classical language schools offer you to advance from 0 to A1, for example, it's about 120 hours. We do that at 80 hours, which means that we're 60% faster, which means that we not only offer people language learning or experiencing new cultures, but we also offer them to give back time, right? Which is a super, super important asset. So if you go home, or better go to the party we host afterwards, then there's only one message I want you to take back, which is, if your life depends on learning a language to basic fluency in 6 months, where do you go? Chatterbug. Thank you.